My shoulders are sore.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
How is she connected with my soreness?
She rode your back all the way down the caves to Goldie's place?
Really?
Did you just...
You have closed the refrigerator door.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
I thought I was the only one who ever bothered.
I thought I was the only one.
I observed the tree closing at once.
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It would be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
I only hope our guest agrees to join this buttocks-striking celebration.
Moore, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little. Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentus.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it.
Quill, you're making a mountain out of a scrap pile right now. It's embarrassing.
Seriously. Mantis mentioned something about trauma. Is that where your fear of water came from?
Okay, Loopy Girl don't know nothing about nothing. Must be from another timeline.
Well, regardless, you saved our lives, so thank you.
The rodents saved our lives.
Oh yeah, you surprised? You know, I can do more than blow stuff up.
You saved our lives by blowing something up.
Oh, flark off, Murder Mom. I don't think that's where Golden Boy went to.
He's in your cabin if you're looking for him, Peter.
I know. Hey, that one's from Lamentus. Does that mean it's a sacred plant? Groot, did you steal a sacred plant from Lamentus? We'll have to patch that tunnel.
Rodent, you mentioned the Madonna riding my shoulders through the caves.
Yep.
There was more than one cave, then.
You really don't remember anything at all?
I have a vague recollection of dampness.
Yep, that would be the caves. Kinda glad Loop-de-Loop stayed on Lament.
Hey, Warlock, open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay, what's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
Yes, absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath! Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it!
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Manus do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
Please, recount your adventures in the caves of Lamentus. I should be informed of what I cannot recall.
Well, we found you in the village and Mantis knocked you out. Then we went down the caves until we found the cocoon. So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
What's a yo-yo?
Hey, Groot.
Did you reach Cosmo?
I take it Groot didn't reach Cosmo?
No dice.
The tree is persistent. He will keep trying.
He was the most convinced we could bring you back, you know? I don't know if it's optimism or stubbornness, but it works for him.
It may be up to us to stop the church in nowhere. You ready?
I am Groot.
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the church take over a station. But if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted.
That's why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo.
If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars. And betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, go.
What the flark? Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security, Muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side.
You're actually gonna miss Choga Dogs? I'm gonna miss Mantlos. And that place with the dancers.
And Alice Bar? Remember that time we caught a liquor thief under their sling boot table?
I remember how crap that liquor tasted. Who pays that much for rust juice? We're all a bit scared, bud. But we got no choice. We gotta extract that kid before whatever's inside her eats the galaxy.
I'm not scared.
I am scared. I live with fear every day. Knowing of its presence in my heart strengthens my resolve. It allows me to move past it.
Wow, okay. I guess we're all confronting stuff now.
So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
So, what happens if we find Goldie, but he's all beat up?
Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
I hope we can salvage some stuff if we go through the market.
Just wanted to make sure you didn't have any lingering effects from the promise.
I know the evil it conceals. Magus and the church must be stopped.
Your kid sure got herself in a deep, Quill.
Her mom died, man. If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna be easy getting her out of there, but I'll die trying.
What I remember most about this station is our time together.
Yeah, that's real sentimental of you, Muscles.
Remember that time we got a contract to distribute pants?
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
You owe me one, Quill!
Feel this?
Light him up, Rocket! So, he gets to just go around healing his town! The summon must be dealt with immediately! Stop working these cultist creeps! Bombed out weirdos deserve it! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Let's sever! It's up
I can always
time!
count on you, Gamora! Hey, passage through past Peter Quill! Right? Just hold on! Hey, Quill! Rocket! Fireworks! Do not let the Flying One vent his team!
All the more reason to kill him first!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Church floater keeps pulling from his bag of tricks!
Let's pop that fool so he stops handing out treats!
Freeze his channeling power into that one!
Boost me next! There's your chance, Gamora!
Never see it coming!
Hi! What's next, Peter? What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
How many times have I saved your butt now? I thought I was a daughter, man! Rocket! You go! Save your ammo! Hit this creek with a special surprise! Rocket Drax! Another promise destroyed!
Peter! Help!
Oh, crap! Save your nice words for later, Quill! What would I do without you, Rocket?
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Peter Quill, I would value some assistance! Hey, Quill! I think the big guy's seen stars! The blockhead's amping up his buddy! Yo! Big guy needs your help, Quill! So easily! My greatest strength is underutilized!
Wacko's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear, because I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Mickey.
Sure are a lot of ships patrolling.
Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me, Gamora, and Drax, and Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters, like it was nothing. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
There does appear to be an excess of it stored here.
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone.
You're right, Rocket. The people who lived here were rough. I once saw someone beat someone else to a pulp because they gave them a compliment. No way they'd willingly join up.
A sword to the throat can be very convincing.
So can the promise.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the continuum cortex.
To siphon Faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
I've been thinking about what Warlock said.
Which part? He hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
About how Nikki and that Magus thing might be too intertwined to save her.
Is that what he said? It's easier to understand Bug Lady.
Everyone quiet. We got company.
Lousy fun flarkers! Get ready to die!
Do not fear death.
Don't mean we can't hurt us first!
Are we disrupting the renovation plans, boys?
You're giving them a beating!
Head on a swivel!
Yes, the word is out about us!
You'd think there'd be more of them! Gotta admit, this is kinda satisfying!
You shouldn't be enjoying yourself, Rocket!
The Warlock should have destroyed them! He's probably just a puddle in the lower city!
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we save Nikki.
I had a contact here. Rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Shadapan. Hutz, maybe? Whoa. Cat free. He always gave Groot the creeps.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlo's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There's no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a way over to check.
What?
Why me?
Ain't you the leader of this outfit?
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
If I can find a way over there.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Think you can anchor to this, Gamora? Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, Scott! Not man blows. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
What's taking so long?
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He would not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
Warlock's stronger than any of us. And he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his ripped my soul in two story.
Just saying, if anybody stands a chance going toe-to-toe with Raker, it's him. And we're gonna need the Grand Unifier out of the way if we want to stop this ritual.
Throw the meat into the meat grinder to keep it busy.
That's not what I...
No, I'm on board now.
Shh!
More jerseys dropping in.
Dropping like flies soon enough.
The trick is to defeat them before they defeat you!
Raker's congregation just lost a member.
The Lord's commandment #1: Thou shalt stab.
He is weakened! Attack! Finally! Let me at him!
This looks like a dead end.
For some more than others.
There is still no sign of the Warlock.
Based on when he jumped, he's probably already in the lower city.
In a busted heap.
Improbable. He magically shaved when our backs were turned.
Hard to believe how much the place has changed.
Even if they rebuild, it'll likely never be the same.
Quiet.
Looks like the church...
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentis.
Yeah, the Cortex could...
Maybe Raker's trying to reanimate the Celestial Head. Bring it back to life?
Perhaps he wishes to turn it into a ship.
Ah, this thing's deader than dead. It ain't coming back, and it ain't jumping through no hyperspace.
They say Celestials are powered by hyperspace. Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic, if you think about it.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
That's it! We finally snapped! Gamora! Wait for us!
There are more arriving! Drax! The larger one is mine!
Must be a doll thing. I don't know.
Not again!
That was, weird, Gamora! You okay?
He just went bonkers.
Something's up! You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora! Powers! Face us! He's boosting everyone! Prepare yourself!
Let's sever his ties that bind! You won't ruin her this time!
Ruin who? What's going on right now, Gamora?
This one's defenses are formidable!
There are more arriving!
Wish we found some flarking bumper fights. Hey, that freak's powering up the others.
That's not good! Stop him!
Floating one restores his companions!
Put a target on him.
Drax! Shut him down!
The hovering shaman is blessing his flock!
Yeah, the sooner that guy's down, the better.
Must be a doll thing. I don't know.
What the fuck, Gamora?
Whatever happened to not running in?
You? Good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenwuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. What say we go stop a nutjob cult leader?
Yes.
Kicking and flailing, Drax! I'm coming! Breaker doesn't know what he's in for!
He's in for a world of suffering! Can't even scratch that thing! Peter! Drax needs help!
It's just gonna get harder from here! I relish the challenge! Send it their way, Drax! Oh, crap! This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
Just hope Warlock's causing a distraction somewhere!
That giant robot can take a lot
Put
of
it down
pain!
before I carve out your eyeball! When we find Breaker, I get him first!
I believe he will find us! Punch around! How to pull, Drew!
On it!
Well done, you two! A tactfully executed maneuver!
Guys, what do we do about this?
Release her at once, or face
Oh, we
the
lost you
destroyer.
for a second.
Time to blow something up!
Past time someone got stabbed!
Breaker doesn't know what he's in for! I will make him choke with his lies! Are we even putting a dent in the sky? I am trying to destroy. It is accepted. Wipe them out, Rocket! Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours!
Things built up! We need to really pile it on!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
If I buy you a drink, will you tell us how it happened?
I can't do it, Peter!
Oh, crap!
This one just
Your
eats
feet, big
ammo!
guy!
Next time, you're on your own!
Not going into the light this time, little buddy!
He's recompiling! Let's put eat this! Ouch! That's gotta hurt!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
I got all these boys! I'm just dying here!
Back from the Vortex? Who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here? We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
We should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
Why do they keep blocking everything off?
Because now they expect us.
We need to find another way to the bridge.
You see that kid at the ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head? Or was the poor sucker born like that? You know, I usually hated when that Cosmo spotlight would shine down on me, but now I kinda miss it.
I did not know you were so sentimental.
Almost drowning changes a guy.
Peter Quill, I wish to apologize for what I said when last we were here. Your mother was not cast out into nothing. As long as we remember them, those we cherish are not truly gone.
Right. We keep our dead in our hearts.
That cannot be healthy. Their remains should be properly buried.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
All words are made up.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
So, Gamora... how am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done?
That's it, Peter. Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time for...
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
Form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Brace yourself!
Now it's over!
On the left!
Marking snipers! Gas power!
We need to close this distance!
The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
Guys, a hit!
Oh, crap!
My priest is down! Let's run him for good!
Tie him down! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
I swear, if Warlock kills Ranger before I get a chance!
This is infuriating! You will not bend!
What's next, Peter? Help me out here!
The enemy proves persistent!
This is kind of fun!
If there weren't so many of them, I'd agree with you! 2 secs, I'll be right there! You okay?
What is next, Peter Quill?
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... just follow my lead!
We approach the dog's tower!
Then we're almost halfway there. Make sure those snipers don't hit you either. You owe me one, Quill.
Oh, thanks, buddy!
So many lousy angles to cover.
That just gives us a fighting chance! Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Pete. Might want to check on that, Peter. Stay away from the edges.
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across.
Drax! Sit tight,
They
buddy!
got Drax. Help him up.
Drax! Oh, crap! I'm coming!
This faith-filled fanatic got the point.
Go get him, Tiger!
Running and gunning on rooftop. Look, Golden Boy and Uni-Clarker are still at it.
About the fraud stuff.
Sitting ducks!
You are wrong on both counts!
He means we can't stay here.
On this we are agreed!
Hold them down, crew!
So many lousy angles to cover.
I will flank them! These renegades are relentless!
Any ideas?
I have seen a sign!
Being shot at ain't enough of a sign.
I'm referring to the billboard! Perhaps it can be cut loose!
Make sure you don't fall off.
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either.
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call.
You find more snipers over there. You save me one.
No promises.
Her justice is swift!
Look out. Stay away from the edges.
I will toss them to their death! Perhaps this will tell tales of our battles here!
Oh, man! Back on Earth, there is this great song! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
You badly busted up the bridge.
Cut him up, Gamora!
Make sure you
Mine
don't
has a
fall
solid
off.
life and
Draw their fire while I cross to the next route!
So many lousy angles to cover.
Keep shooting. I'll get closer.
Then we're almost halfway there.
Stay away from the edges.
I will toss them to their deaths!
Been too long since I blew
Just once
something
I'd
up.
like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that.
The warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker and his little light show.
I'm ready. Just find me an opening.
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh, man! Back on Earth, there was this great song! Get it?
Beware!
Nice to meet you. Make sure you don't fall off.
I got jet boots, remember?
We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through. him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes. Rigor.
His perfect posterior. His
Champion cheeks.
Tattoos to commemorate this moment!
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through!
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
That's one way down.
The best way.
Whoop!
Look! They're still at it!
Anyone see a way across?
Yeah, we can't do nothing with that sign in the way, Quill.
Battle must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Yep, that's part of Nowhere's gone. Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream. Must suck to be a celestial head just floating around the edge of the universe's stuck toilet. And then parasites move in and build a space station. They start digging out your brains. Until a death cult evicts everybody and starts blowing up what's left of you. You gonna make us a bridge or what? Oh, you gotta be flarking kidding me.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Leave this to me!
Glad that wasn't rocket.
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
No, more likely Magus will use the ritual's power to drain the life energies of all in attendance.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
He will regret it.
How dumb are these Flartnards to even fall for this full Flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself. Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
The beast is being exposed to the promise.
No! Safety's off, people! Get away from my dog! We gotta keep him off, Cosmo! They will not touch him! Caution! Deadliest woman incoming! Nobody kicks the dog on my watch!
Especially not that one!
Shooting that big bug for hours!
We need to focus on taking it down!
Meet your maker! Make like a tree! Cosmo! Talk to us here!
Osmo, you've got to snap out of it!
The booth is scrambled! Why does the dog not find Blaster? Give him some time to recover! We gotta keep him off Cosmo! Let's worry about keeping them off of us first! Is it me or are we barely sensing this thing?
This has got my name on it!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
Something tells me we got more scraps ahead!
We must strike the large one with
That
more
was too
force!
close!
Let us resume at full force! Hold fast!
Silence is chanting!
Cosmo! Talk to us here!
I don't think he hears you!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain! Things built tough! We need to really pile...
Kick him in the nards, Rocket!
We gotta keep him off Cosmo!
Cut them down fast!
Try some time, Drew! We should switch to the hard
Jax! Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
There's too many!
The enemy proves persistent!
Stop!
What's next, Peter?
Peter Quill, we have lost the knob!
Feels like I've been shooting that big bug for hours! Things built tough! We need to really pile it on! Come on, put him down! What's next, Peter?
Peter! Drax needs help! We've got to apply more pressure!
All the king's horses, am I right? Oh, you rocket! Drax, destroy!
You struggle in vain!
You got it!
The beast is running out of limbs!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening! I'm on it! I can barely cut into his armor!
What the fuck are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there. I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, Clark, it just shoot the mutt!
No!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be? Furbrain.
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not a time that matter. Same reason Carthathian not go home.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits sent Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
Family would never turn back on Cosmo.
I lost my family too. My mom died right in front of me when I was just a kid.
Then Peter Quill should know. Cosmo would work like dog to have family back.
If they are part of this promise, these humans are most assuredly dead. Do not be swayed by the bribe of their return as I was.
Promise is only empty until fulfillment be. Perhaps it's Carthathian who lost hope too quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Peter Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo homie. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick him, boy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. Think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers! Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.